I don't really journal to be productive. That's the space where I am reflective. I am thinking on the things that have going on in my life. And lately, I've been doing it in my travelers company. I have been testing a lot of pens lately, but these two have taken this spot permanently on my journal for my everyday and daily journaling practice. And I want to talk about it today because they're very special. They look amazing, and some of the inks I'm pairing them with really make the most out of them. I am Luis, and this is Planner Engineer, where I break down the systems and tools to help you think better on paper. By day, I design bridges, so I'm a little obsessed with the details and making sure everything holds up to the day-to-day life. So here's the whole setup. I have a traveler's company, the standard size, and I have the two Conklin pens here. Let me get them out of the clip so we can take a quick look at them. And before we start, these were sent to me for review to look at them, but honestly, I am quite obsessed with how great they look. I did not think I was going to love them this much. Two Conklin fountain pens with two Private Reserve inks, one journal. Really, that's it. No app, no template. The reason I run these two pens instead of one simple is sometimes I really enjoy writing with different colors, but sometimes I want to highlight different things on of the pages on this journal. This right here is the Conklin Endura Deco Crest, and Deco is coming from the Art Deco, the design language of the 1920s. And if you look at the crest on the cap and the lines down the blue barrel, that is genuine Art Deco design derived from the era. This is not a modern pen with fake vintage styling. This is actually art, and it shows in the feeling and kind of obviously the visual pattern over here. This one I use for kind of daily pages. Sometimes if I'm feeling inspired to write something else in a different notebook, I grab this one. But I'm pairing this one with this Private Reserve ink. This is the Shoreline Gold, and I'm going to show you kind of a quick samples here in a minute. But it is a beautiful kind of gold color, very muted and not super bright, which is exactly how I like my inks. When I got them, and this is from, again, the Alpha Brands, which is the parent company of Conklin, and I just was doing some writing samples here. So see the Gold Rush. So you can see here the Shoreline Gold, again, very nice color. Probably see it right there. It is a very nice gold color, kind of orangey color, and writes just beautifully. And I think it pairs really great. And right here, give you kind of a quick of this pen. Again, really nice. Obviously it twists to open. You can post it in simple builds, very modern and together. So that's the Art Deco. Again, really cool pen, has some weight to it, which is always nice feel. And again, just loving the writing experience I get from this one. Let's put that one aside and let's look at the second pen. This is the Conklin Hippocrates, obviously named after the father of medicine, and it is even engraved up, which is very cool. Has some medicine iconography on the cap, which a lot of people do not notice, but obviously you can see it here and it is completely beautiful. I paired this one with the copper, again, kind of trying to match the ink to the pen with kind of the copper brown accents that this one has. And I think it's a perfect combination. This one does write a little drier than the Shoreline Gold. This up here, you can see some of the kind of writing sample. I don't think there's anything too personal there, but you can see you can see how nice just it writes. And obviously these two are very subtle changes. And in the past, honestly, I've been writing a lot with just black ink. This is my preferred choice. I've been experimenting a little the blues, but as I got more into fountain pens, I've started to use different inks and trying different colors and variations with different styles. I think that is kind of the fan of it, and I've really been enjoying that. So before I show you how these two can work together, comment which one you like more between these two, or if you have a pen that you use for your daily writing. When I hear, again, always looking to suggestions and new opinions on some of the pens that everyone uses here in this beautiful community. And to end this video, again, my journaling system is pretty simple. I got the pen, and again, these ones usually stay here in the clip, back here in the clip, and I just gonna uncap it and start writing. Nothing super special. The one thing I do have here are some journaling prompts. So these I've just collected from, again, different videos, different places, but just help me when I'm feeling blocked to again have something that I can journal about. So I have 10 kind of prompts here, just kind of help me think of stuff that I could journal about. What I'm about to do today, helping stand in the bridge for someone else. If today were the last day of my life, would I do what I'm about to do today? Where have I been choosing quantity over quality, etc. So all of these prompts kind of help me kind of unblock my mind whenever I'm feeling stuck, and allows me to, again, run practice that I want to be doing, staying mostly off screens and using the paper analog tools. Love and enjoy using. And again, the point of journaling has never been to produce content and to become YouTube famous or anything. Is to think clearly on paper. And one of the things that I remember from a few years ago is a video from Tim Ferriss, which I'll try to link in the description below. But he says that he does his morning pages just to calm his monkey mind in the morning, in the evening, whenever he's feeling busy. And that's exactly how I want to use my journaling practice. It's a place where I am unloading all the things that are up here in my head and putting them down on paper so I can think better. I can be more present around my family, my friends, anyone around my life. And that just means that the output, again, is not something productive on the internet or a book or article or anything. It is just having a better mind and a better state of mind when I'm approaching, again, work, family, anything in my life. If you are interested on any of these, I'll obviously leave all the links below. And one thing to note is these two are fine, but they do write more like a medium. And again, these are USA compared to, again, a Japanese where it's a little finer. So keep that in mind when you're purchasing this. And a few weeks ago, I made a video on what pens I carry with me kind of every day when I'm out of the house and when I'm doing some productive planning. So when I check that out, I'm going to leave that in the description below as well. But like I said in that video, sometimes it's not the most expensive pen that is going to be the better. These are relatively affordable for the quality that you get for these pens. Again, they're about $100. You can definitely get these quality of pens for a lot more money. These are the ones I do for my journaling. They stay with the notebooks. I want to have something always there if I don't have the rest of my collection nearby. These two are the pens that stay next to me and I'm able to use them right away. Leave a comment below telling me which in your collection is the best pen, which is the most beautiful pen, and bonus points if they are the same. Thanks so much for watching. And again, thank you to the Yafa brands for sending these out for testing. I do have a few more products that will be highlighting over the next few weeks, but if you're interested, I'm gonna leave all the links in the description below for you to check out. And if you want to look at the whole kind of setup, the one that I put together to be kind of my run and go setup in some of the different pouches and notebooks I have, this video right here, YouTube is gonna suggest a video right here for you to watch next, so make sure you check that out. While you do that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one.